A very good morning, honored dignitaries, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am Liza Powell from the Austrade team, and it is a privilege to be here at the Australia-India Skills Summit 2025, a key milestone in strengthening our nation's partnerships. Today, we not only celebrate the potential of our relationship, but also highlight the impactful collaborations shaping the future of skills, education, and employment. These partnerships showcase our shared commitment to harnessing talent, driving innovation, and creating opportunities across borders. Let's now take a moment to spotlight some of the transformative partnerships between the two nations. Let me begin by highlighting an exciting new initiative in the realm of cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. The global cybersecurity market is projected to surpass $479 billion by 2030, driven by the increasing frequency of cyber threats and the growing demand for robust security systems. To meet this demand, BSI Learning Australia and HCL Tech EdTech are launching a Centre of Practice in Cyber and AI in Chandigarh Group of Colleges, Landran. This partnership will provide a comprehensive package of cybersecurity and AI programs designed to equip graduates with the knowledge and skills needed to manage and safeguard IT infrastructure against cyber attacks. Students enrolled in these programs will receive the Australian qualification in cybersecurity upon completion, ensuring they're not only well prepared for the workforce, but also equipped with international certifications that will make them highly competitive in the global market. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Kala Philip, CEO, BSI Learning, to come on stage, please. May I request Parul Chaudhary, Director, Partner Success, EdTech Services, HCL Technologies, and Dr. Amresh Kumar, CEO, Atal Community Innovation Center RISE, Chandigarh Group of Colleges, Landran. I request you to come on stage and announce this exciting partnership.
Thank you, everyone. It's probably a significant development for us as BSI Learning. We've been in India for the last 24 months with Austrade's First Future Skills mission, and over the course of the 3 years, worked a lot with partnerships, models, collaborating, specifically in the areas of cybersecurity, AI, tech, hospitality. So we picked those skill development programs. I'd probably say our partnership with HCL Tech started last November, and we've been on this journey of collaboration where it's all about bringing global skills education from Australia in the fields of cybersecurity and AI, along with the international industry and vendor certifications that HCL offers. On Friday, we will be launching India's first Centre of Practice in cybersecurity between an Australian skills education provider, HCL Tech Australia, and the Chandigarh Group of Colleges. It's first of its kind in India by an Australian provider, and we're quite proud of that significant moment. And before that particular hard launch, we wanted to just announce the partnership here. Today will be the exchange of commercial agreements, which are already signed, so it's not going to be an MOU hanging on the wall. And we're kickstarting the actual skilling journey in April, the 1st of April, which is today. The centre will focus on 4 key initiatives. One is about community engagement, so cybersecurity for women, awareness programs for kids in schools, all the way up to graduates in university that will actually engage in very practical skills-based education with the Australian qualification and probably come out more job ready at the end of their degree programs and technology programs. And the 4th initiative is a lot of knowledge exchange and faculty development between the 3 partners as well. HCL Tech, as you know, one of the largest technology implementation companies all over the globe. HCL Tech Australia New Zealand is one of our great partners, not just working with Australian corporates, we're working with them in India to expand on some of the technology skilling programs. So they bring to this relationship vendors and partners and technology implementers like Cisco, Google, Microsoft Azure, etc. So that part of the technical education is equally important to the Australian qualification to get that graduate boots on floor, I think, from day one in securing a job. So we're quite excited about this new journey as well.
Oh, yeah, actually, real signing.
Although the conclusion has been already done with respect to the agreement which you already put in place. Thank you so much. Can we have a round of applause? To highlight our next partnership, Curtin University's Registered Nurse Conversion, Australian Registration Nurse Stream for qualified nurses enhances capabilities and provides professional knowledge and experience as a registered nurse in Australia. A collaboration between Curtin University, Overseas Development and Employment Promotion Consultants, and Study Path International have launched an initiative to recruit 25 experienced registered nurses from India for its RN conversion program set to begin in July 2025. This partnership is a great example of pathways with shared knowledge and programs as it combines the expertise of multiple organizations to create a comprehensive and supportive framework for international nurses. The collaboration fosters professional development, cross-cultural exchange, and mutual understanding between both countries, particularly in the healthcare sector. Key government bodies such as the Western Australian Trade Commission in Chennai, JETC, Invest and Trade Western Australia, and the Australian High Commission in Delhi have expressed strong support for this collaboration, which promises to enhance the relationship between India and Western Australia in the healthcare sector. I would like to invite Professor Jayadantis, Deputy Chair of the Curtin Academic Board, Professor of International Health, and Dean International in the Faculty of Health Sciences. May I request Anup K.A., Managing Director, Odepec Limited, to the stage, please, and Aaron Yoshith, Operations Director, Study Path, to join us on stage. Let's welcome them warmly.
Thank you very much, and it's an honor to be here. A very good morning to you, Honorable High Commissioner. My name is Professor Jayadantis, and I'm the Dean International in the Faculty of Health Sciences at Curtin University. I'm also the Deputy Chair of the Academic Board at Curtin University, which is the largest university in Western Australia, with nearly 60,000 students. About 18% of those are international students. We are also one of the universities that have 5 global campuses. So transnational education is there embedded since the last 25 years at Curtin universities. We have campuses at Curtin, Malaysia, at Singapore, at Mauritius, Dubai, and our newest campus in Curtin, Colombo was opened a few months ago. We've had collaborative research partnerships with 6 IITs in India since 2016. So we've had really a pipeline of PhD students between the 6 IITs and Curtin universities. But this is a new strategic initiative that commenced in 2024 when I and the head of School of Nursing, Professor Tracy Moroney, accompanied the then Honourable Amber Jade Sanderson, who was the Minister for Health for Western Australia, last February. When we came here, we visited Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Maharashtra. And as part of that, we had that initiative in health skilling in Western Australia. And we took on that challenge to skill Western Australian health system. And one of the projects that we have done is this RN conversion program of RN nurses who are qualified in India to come to Australia, do the 1-year conversion program, and then we have a pipeline for nurses with the Department of Health Western Australia. So this is a truly collaborative initiative. It is an initiative with the government of Kerala. We are hoping to expand this with Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, with ODEPEC, the Overseas Development Employment Pathway, with Curtin University and the Department of Health in Western Australia, especially their strategic skill force development. And we are hoping to start this middle of this year to have this pipeline of nurses. And I would like to actually just introduce Aaron from StudyPath, who will help us facilitate the process of recruiting the nurses, and then who will come to Australia, Curtin University, to do the conversion program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Jaya. Finally, I would like to highlight... Sorry. Thank you so much. Finally, I would like to highlight the recent report from Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology and CII. The report from RMIT University and CII captures the outcomes of the Australia-India Skills Roundtable held in November 2024. The report explores how vocational educational models, particularly Australia's dual sector approach and work-integrated learning, can be adapted to meet India's evolving skilling needs. It offers practical pathways for collaboration across government, industry, and education, and serves as a springboard for new pilot projects, recognition frameworks, and co-designed initiatives between India and Australia. I would like to now invite Ms. Eastman, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, College of Vocational Education, RMIT, and Mr. Aditya Ghosh, Chairman CII, to formally launch this report.
Thank you. I'm a little bit taller than you, Liza. What a delight. Thank you so much for a few minutes today. It's an exciting time to be involved with India and working in partnership here in country. So thank you for the opening remarks this morning. My pleasure today. So as RMIT, we're Australia's largest dual sector university. We reach around 100,000 students every year, and around 20,000 of those sit within our College of Vocational Education. We have a history of 138 years of deeply understanding the value and the importance of skills development and outcomes that lead to real jobs, real economic impact, and ongoing learning for life. So we welcome the opportunity to be a knowledge partner here in India. This is now my 5th visit within the last 18 months. So we're putting our effort where we say we will by deeply coming, understanding, listening and learning. One of my first insights when I came early last year was that India is a country made up of many different countries. And as RMIT, Our model and our approach is working in deep partnership to understand the challenge that we are solving for. What are the jobs? What is the economic demand? And how do we work backwards from that? And that is why we have our signed MOU and partnership agreement with CII, because our legacy in Australia and here in India is working hand in glove with industry to solve for those real skills and job challenges and future opportunities. It's not about rinse repeat, the same models that might have been tried in the past. It's about new models, and particularly from the roundtable conversation, I think some of the key insights are work with us early. If we know what your workforce strategy is for 2, 3 and 5 years' time, we can help co-create that solution right now. Don't bring us in at the end and say, here's my challenge, I need 1,000 workers right now. Work with us early and we can co-design true earn and learn models that are based on our deep expertise of being able to deconstruct skills that add value to employers, that add value to economic areas, and that provide real change to people's lives and learning as they go through. The other advantage, of course, is that we can build that on models that are part of an Australian recognised qualification. So how do we recognise that? How do we deconstruct it? So meaningfully, each of those aspects of learning, skill development and enhancement can become a long-term investment that provide guaranteed credit and guaranteed opportunity for individuals to have a lifelong learning and formal study experience. So it was a pleasure to be part of hosting the roundtable discussion very late last year. I think one of the key aspects that we wanted to do was capture some of those insights into tangible next steps, because talking about it doesn't help us get anywhere. We're impatient for impact. We like to be working on things that have scale and that have direct impact on our partners in the countries we work within. As spoken about by the High Commissioner, Australia, and particularly at RMIT, about 30% of our international students come from India and the subcontinent. So we value that relationship extraordinarily. We see the value in a long-term approach where our researchers and our academic community have been involved in India and in Australia and working on global problems. This is about us working in India with reciprocity, with building sustainable models that are going to be changing the lives of the businesses and the individuals that we work with here. So I look forward to our next evolution, turning into our next phase of collaborative partnership with CII and a range of other stakeholders, solving for the real skills needs and the real job needs for our Indian partners. Thank you. So, we might just do a...
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
fantastic.